Hello everybody, this is Until Dawn, part 6. Yeah, let's just continue. Whoa.
He did it! He did it.
I did what?
He did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Josh is dead.
So, I haven't really talked about it with you yet.
Maybe we should.
I haven't talked about it with my viewers yet, but I have had a, I don't know, not really a resolution, but like an internal conversation about what I've been doing with like my broadcasting and all that as of late.
Yes.
So, for the month of October, being that I cannot really celebrate Halloween very much because I work, I intend, and you know what, I'm going to pick up this totem because I can. Sucks. On the topic of Halloween though, and because I can't celebrate Halloween as much as I would like to, I'm going to aim to make more of my horror games. And I mean, I'm not saying they're actually scary, but the scarier games, you know, kind of Halloween themed games are gonna be the theme of my broadcasts this month. Kind of like, you know, like how they do like the, what is it, the 12 Days of Christmas, and it's like all Christmas movies.
Yeah, something like that.
And you know, there's the 31 Days of Halloween.
What now? This is
The
lost,
Hallmark Channel
I
has
did
like,
365
Break the
days
door
of
down, will
Halloween.
ya?
I
Whoa,
know.
wait a second. If we start smashing shit down, he's gonna hear us.
You got any
But,
better suggestions?
I don't know. Well,
Yeah, so I do have a couple
What?
games that I plan on
That's great,
working
Matt. I
on.
can just about fit my lip balm through that little slot.
Because
You will
there's
never
Until
fit
Dawn,
through
which
there,
I'm
big
working on
guy.
obviously with this video.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. There's Dead Rising 2. There's Dead Rising 2 off the record.
Are you nuts? You're gonna shove my ass into that little hole?
I've seen you slip into some pretty tight jeans, and
Excuse me?
it's Italian.
Can't think of
Fine,
any others
do
right
it.
now. I have a whole folder of games called Darker Settings, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's Halloween. I mean, this game isn't necessarily Halloween either, but you know,
Close enough.
just spooky. Spooky, scary skeletons and gibberish down the spine. What?
On.
It's not like I'm playing the song, I can sing songs.
He sang Kanye the other day.
Oh my god. It's pitch
Okay,
black. Do not like
with a
this.
little bit of
Right
context
here.
here, we have a cat keyboard that has a record and play button.
Anything.
So I played the little, I don't know what to call it, the little sequence, I guess you could say, from a song that Kanye and Jay-Z did together back in like, what, 2012 maybe, 2013? I don't know.
Good job. You rock.
I can't even, I'm not going to say the word, I'm not comfortable with it, but
A++ with
People
Brian
in Paris. Yes. If you look up Kanye West and Jay-Z, People in Paris, I bet something will show up. But, oh, and she took the smoke buddy. Nice.
It's gotta be the
No, so I
guy
played the little, the doo-doo, 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 doo-doo-doo. I played that and recorded it. Oh, you're dancing?
No, you're dancing. I guess
Well-
it's cute because it's you.
Well, the thing is, though, that I wasn't even specifically...
No,
Jump it?
come here.
I'm good, and,
You can like
but not that good.
stupid music if you
Well, Matt, jump that one too.
I don't know.
You're a good girl.
God, everything is like so busted up.
I think they knew exactly what they were doing.
What, little monkey?
Okay, so let me do that.
Someone really did a number on this job.
But, no, so I was doing that, and then I was having fun with, like, the, just hitting record and play. But I was doing other songs with it, so I was, like, rapping, like, In the End, and, like, Clint Eastwood from Gorillaz, and, like, whole bunch of other weirdo songs
Hey, look.
Gotta
that
be
like would
something
not
we can
typically
do.
go with the freaking
Hey,
song
Magellan, maybe
of
we should get
Kanye
the
West.
car working and take
And
a
it was
show
funny
around,
though
huh?
because like I like getting in character when I'm doing impressions,
Yeah.
and like I don't think that's a problem. But
Depending on who you're impersonating.
yeah, it can be a bit obnoxious, but kind of in the way that's the point. I honestly feel like there's no way
Mental hospital.
that
Great,
Kanye
that's like
sounds the way he
totally
does and
right.
doesn't think just once. You know what? Maybe my voice is a little annoying. How can he like listen to his own song and be like, yeah, I like that sound?
His own.
Because yeah, in that song even he goes, it starts off with Jay-Z and it's like, oh yeah, you know, ball so hard, blah blah blah, won't find me. I'm trying to censor myself a little bit here, but
Well, yes, you're a white person on the internet.
that too. The thing is though that then all of a sudden Kanye comes in and the first words that he's really like saying is of his verses. She said, yeah, can we get married at the mall? And he has this like, he sounds like the Aflac duck.
He
Like,
does.
Aflac. Like, come on, man.
Yep, that's what he sounds like.
Very friendly.
But apparently he's a genius.
Okay, so somehow I'm supposed to be able to like make a decision with Emily about like, oh, which way we're gonna go. You see that little gleam on the ground?
Yeah.
I have to like talk to Emily, but she's not letting me talk to her. So I'm kind of stuck right here. So I already looked at the die. It's another clue that I didn't even want to pick up, but I did it anyways. Aha! I found it.
Great. No keys, no cable car. So, back to square one.
But yeah, so I was having a little bit of fun, like, because Kanye has that,
What?
but then like Lil Wayne has it, but like he's a tired Kanye.
He's a tired.
Because if you think about it, Kanye's like Aflac,
He is.
and Lil Wayne's like Aflac. Like he's a little tired. He's more like the Ursula or whatever her name was. I think it was Ursula, wasn't it? The slug from Monsters Inc. Mr. Wazowski.
Something like that.
Because like, there's that song of How to Love
Radio to call
Yeah.
with Lil Wayne. He's like, say I had a lot of girls. He's like falling asleep. It really just sounds like he's falling asleep while he's singing.
Yeah, he does.
We're in a serious situation.
Well,
That's fine.
Matt.
If that's how you sound, that's how you sound. But like, how do you listen to your song afterward and be like, yeah, you know what? I like my voice like that.
Yeah, that is weird.
However, it is fun to make fun of his voice, to make fun of Kanye's voice. I make fun of Kanye's voice way more than Lil Wayne.
But then, okay, now think about this though. If you go to a group of random girls at Starbucks
That's pretty
Yeah.
good looking.
and you just
Getting
ask
us
them,
outta
hey,
here, Mr.
do you know who
Mr.
Corey
Brain."
Taylor is? They'll be like, who? Do you know who Kanye is? Oh yeah!
Right?
Like, seriously, why? Like, why do people like good music? What is that? I don't know.
Right?
Kanye and Drake? Oh yeah, that stuff. Ew. What?
Look at this bad
Makes
boy.
me sad.
You're coming with me, buddy.
Well, just like, especially as a musician, I've seen these songs that people are making, and it's like, it doesn't
Totally
really
get out here
feel
this way.
very talented.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't feel like they're putting the effort into it anymore, like they used to. Like, I'm not saying
You're right.
all music now is bad.
Yeah.
There are still good things coming
Thanks,
out.
maybe
like
you
70%
should
of
go
it.
first to protect
Most
me.
of it just feels fake. Like, how can you call yourself a musician if all you do is sit in front of a computer using, like, fake instruments? If you
Yeah.
have the skill to play an instrument, at least get one instrument. I get it, you know, you don't have the money for freaking a drum kit and a guitar and a bass. I get that. I understand using, you know, like a drum kit launch pad if you need to for a
Holy
beat or
cool,
something.
thank God that's
But
over.
play at least one instrument in your song. Like, come on here, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. I'm not gonna go out and say like, oh yeah, they're not real musicians, because a lot of people say like, oh, you know, Skrillex isn't a real musician or whatever, because like, oh, dubstep doesn't take skill. It does.
It
In
does.
its own way, it takes skill. But I think of it as, oh, 1 second, didn't mean to hit that button. I think of it as more like, you know, if you're gonna spend all this time in front of a computer, what's the difference between playing a game
But
and
if
playing a
it
song?
doesn't,
It just feels like a
we
lot
need
of
a
clicks
plan.
and drags and like buttons.
We can just
It
find
doesn't really feel like you're actually like
Down the
playing the
line.
music anymore. You're not really putting your soul into it.
Yeah.
You're just slaving away at a screen,
Yeah.
like every other mindless human being
It might as
in
well be
2018.
pitch black
Yeah.
out.
So it's like, I don't know.
We won't have to.
Like, I made a lot of stuff on like GarageBand when I could, because like I didn't have instruments.
We should find.
But as soon as I had a keyboard, I would mess around with that way more, and I would use the microphone in GarageBand, and I would record myself playing the keyboard. Instead of using the GarageBand keyboard, I would at least record my keyboard. Because I wanted at least one real instrument in my song. You know what, though? I do have a SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I do. I don't remember my password to it, but I have one. Yeah. I have like 3 songs on there. That's what's up. Back in high school, there was a guitar class. I just decided to start picking up totems just because I can. Honestly. But no, we had this guitar class, and we all had like an iPad that we could use. They had like the, do you remember the computer carts in schools? You ever have the computer carts that like had like laptops that you'd have to use? Yeah, there was like one of those, but it was iPads. Yeah. It was like 8 iPads. It wasn't like a big cart, but, you know, it was still a small class set, right? And now we try to go. But yeah, so like on there was an app called Launchpad, and I played the heck out of Launchpad, and then it had an option to share your music. The only option you could share your music to was SoundCloud. I was like, you know what, I'll try it, why not? So I have a SoundCloud with like 3 songs on there. That's like the one thing I miss about my iPhone. When you were asking me the other day, or like actually probably weeks ago now, if I miss my iPhone.
Yeah.
That's like the thing I miss is GarageBand. Because like I paid the $5 to get the whole expansion to all the other instruments and sound effects and all that. So I'm like, $5, I'll do it.
Hello? Guys,
Baby, the sweet and sour sauce thing.
what are you doing out there?
Okay, because Daddy didn't eat them for his creepy. Look, you have more rice.
Oh.
Alright, what's the cheerleader doing? Oh yeah, the cheerleader took the bath.
Hey, Harleen Rena. Harleen. Lily. No. Mommy's gonna put these up here. Okay. Don't even look at them. Don't even think about them. We're eating rice. Rice and peas. Peas?
Chris? Josh? What the hell?
Whoa, we walk in dark hallways. Ding dong.
Chris? Mike? Emily? This is really getting out of hand, okay? It was all very funny, haha. Look at Sam walking around in a towel, but now I just really want this to be over, alright? You had enough?
Never.
You ever just think about how cold she must be?
Right?
Like, I would not be able to do that.
If you were
'Cause,
trying
like,
to
you
freak
can
me
even
out,
tell
guess
her
what?
back is, like,
You
wet.
succeeded.
Yeah.
Like, dude, hell no.
Well, also considering they're in a freaking cabin in the woods, and remember the fact that like there's no
It's
heat.
snowing out and there's no heat. Yeah, that's gnarly. I would not be able to do that. It's like, I don't know if you want to tell your viewers how sensitive to cold I am. You can think of anything.
Oh yeah, the two of us are.
Polar opposites.
Yeah.
Like, complete polar opposites.
I will overheat at like anything. I'm like sitting here wearing just a sleeveless shirt. Mind you,
Hey,
sleeveless
Guys,
because I
come
overheat
on.
too much.
I'm done
But I'm
with
wearing a
this.
sleeveless
I really
shirt
don't appreciate the silent
and
treatment
my
here.
bottoms, and I'm like sitting here almost sweating. And like it's not hot in here, but I get hot because I'm chunky, and especially with my goodness at work, it's awful.
I don't
So
think we'll
that's
have much
something.
luck by looking
But
into that front.
no, so like I have to sleep with the
What
fan
I'm
on.
about to see.
It has to be blowing on me. And it's something about like the heat
Going
versus
on.
the cold that like
Open your
helps
eyes.
me feel at ease. Like I like having the fan on my face while I bundle up under the blanket. It's like a
Isn't she?
I don't know. Difference in temperatures is kind of a cool thing to
A
experience.
beautiful baby.
But
Do you think she
so I
has
like having the
any
fan
idea
on like
what
all
lies
the way.
ahead? Do you think
However,
these are the last happy
she does
moments
not.
of this creature's life?
No.
She gets cold.
I
Really
want you.
easily.
So I like to light myself on fire.
Yeah.
Not even joking.
Yeah. But actually, she singed her arm hair.
What did you do?
What did you do? You killed Freddie Mercury.
9,
Okay.
No,
8,
no, 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 no.
7.
Please, no.
Don't stop me now.
Sam.
So, when she did this, she actually completely escaped the psychopath. I have actually never escaped the psychopath because I just don't. I don't know why.
Because you don't know how to run away from them. It's not as hard as Sounds like a joke.
Well, no, I know, but like I always make the wrong decisions. And you figure that at some point I'll learn what the right decisions are. Run or hide. Always run.
Are you kidding me? No handle?
Nope. Oh, what?
Get out!
Run. The chase scene is done. It's never done. Oh, this part sucks. Try not to bump me too much if you can.
Oh, you have to hold still.
It's one of those don't moves coming up.
Oh, thank you.
I should have hid. Whoa. Yeah, I did. I picked up toilet paper and paper towels. I was gonna ask you if you can reimburse at least part of it. Okay.
Now, that was exciting, wasn't it? Well
Okay,
done.
whatever.
The game seems to be going very well.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, the good work. You did exploring the source of your fear.
Okay, cool.
And you've just
Alright.
gone and used it
That's
for
fine.
ill.
That's fine. Alright, I gotta go. I'm broadcasting right now.
Overwhelming fear of isolation.
Okay, bye.
You turned it against these people who use it desperately want to torment. Has it been worth it?
Let's not bump Dad out right now.
Alright, so we're gonna end the part here. Good, perfect little chapter to end it on. But there's Freddie Mercury. No, and before we end this video, because I don't know, next time I'm gonna do it until dawn. I'm gonna try to do all these ones during October. I mean, we're only very beginning of October.
My favorite month.
Well, actually, we're third way through October, but whatever.
It's almost over.
We should look for the others.
So
Jets are off 69ing each other. Who
I'll
knows
probably
what's
do
in
another
it.
broadcast of Until Dawn. The thing is, with all the work that I'm doing and everything, I don't have time to broadcast that often. And I want to do a little bit more broadcast of everything instead of just like only one series. So, thank you all for watching. But before I leave, I just want to say that as of this date, what is it? October 9th. As of the 9th, there is. Oh no, it's a cutscene. I have to do this real quick.
What are you gonna do?
Stay calm.
This is the first time you can actually
Just
die.
here. Just want
Other
to
than Jess.
check us out as all.
No, Matt. They're gonna hurt us.
See, what you do is you never, ever attack the animals. Like, why? Why would you do that? Because in here, if you attack the animal, you... Oh, what's up, Harley?
I wouldn't let her have my kombucha.
Oh. But yeah, I attacked that just then.
It's okay.
That little butterfly effect, that they actually like push Matt off the cliff and you have to like catch yourself. And more than likely he dies. So like realistically, why would you ever do that anyways?
Yeah.
But yeah, now that we're actually free to like look around or whatever. No, so as of October 9th, the Bohemian, I think they're calling it Bohemian Rhapsody, right? That's the name of the movie?
Yeah.
Whatever. The Freddie Mercury movie. Rami Malek, who plays Josh in here, he plays Elliot from Mr. Robot, he's King Tut from Night at the Museum. He's a lot of really diverse characters, and I really think he's an underrated actor because the diversity of characters he can play. I'm honestly really excited to see him play Freddie Mercury because just the trailers alone and like behind the scenes footage is like talked with him. He has like I wouldn't quite say a trainer, but like a choreographer for like everything he does in that movie. He's watched like hours upon hours of footage of like every single little flare that Mercury does, like everything, so that Rami Malek can really impersonate Mercury, which is really cool.
Oh, thank you.
Don't you think?
Yeah, that is really cool.
So like I'm excited to see it. Even if it's not a great movie, I just want to see how he does in the movie. So we'll see. But
It's really Tom Cruise in
right.
it.
Until then, though, peace out. Thank you for watching this Until Dawn little video. Glad we could get a little bit through more stuff than just Mike. Mike's a great character, but I don't think you should have the majority of the gameplay. It kind of feels like he does. So, yeah, now we're going to be with Emily next time, and possibly more deaths. We'll see.
Harley.
But, catch you all later. Peace out.